fifth, Jose Iglesias bats sixth and plays second base. Francisco Alvarez does the catching and bats seventh. Jeff McNeil's in right field batting eighth, and batting ninth in center field, Tyrone Taylor. On the mound for the Mets, it's 30-year-old right-hander Luis Severino, 8-6 with a 3.91 ERA. And now for the San Diego Padres, leading off the DH, Luis Arraez. Jurickson Profar bats second in left field. Jake Cronenworth is the first baseman batting third. Manny Machado is the cleanup hitter at third. Then it's Xander Bogaerts at second. Jackson Merrill bats sixth in center field. David Peralta's in right field batting seventh. Luis Camposano bats eighth and does the catching. And batting ninth is the shortstop, Mason McCoy. On the mound, Dylan Cease. When it's game time, it's Tully time. The first pitch is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cast matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew during tonight's game. Keith, we are ready to go.
Francisco Lindor stands in from the left side. Dylan Cease, the righty, winds and deals. First pitch is high and outside for ball one. This is going to be a really big next 4 days for the New York Mets. And then when we're done with the 4 days, we're going to say it's a really big 3 days when the Mets get to Arizona. But first things first, here comes the 1-0. Missed outside again, a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, crackling to the outside edge. A little bit off the plate, though, and it's 2-0 on Lindor. Francisco and the Mets facing Dylan Cease tonight. Cease has had a great year. Here comes the 2-0 to Lindor. Pop foul, third base side, high and into the seats. It's 2-1. One of the starts that Cease made against a team this year was the Mets. It came back on June 16th. Mets torched him for 7 runs on 7 hits and knocked him out in the fourth inning. Here's the 2-1. Lined over first, down the right field line. Base hit for Lindor, rolling to the corner. Lindor hits first, heads for second. Peralta picks it up, fires in. Lindor's at second with a double. How about that start for the New York Mets? For Lindor, his 33rd double of the year. And it comes against Dylan Cease, first base of the game, sponsored by Legion Athletics. You don't need supplements to build muscle and try to get healthy, but the right ones can help. Yesterday we saw Francisco Lindor go outside the strike zone on a changeup from Cole Irvin for a home run. Tonight he goes down and chases a slider towards the shoe tops and just hooks it into the corner and right. Salviento stands in. Mets with an early threat on a beautiful night in San Diego. It goes without saying in this town. Righty against righty. Cease from the set. Deals home. Swinging a line drive left field. That's a base hit for Vientos. Pulled over third. Down the left field line. Lindor sprints home to score. Vientos to second with an RBI double. 2 swings of the bat. 2 doubles and a 1-0 Mets lead here in San Diego. Back-to-back 2 base hits for Vientos. His 20th double. 52nd RBI. He has had an unreal season. 80th game, 20 homers, 20 doubles, 50-plus RBIs. It's been something.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, it just continues to get more and more impressive each and every night, and now it's a 10-game hitting streak for Mark Vientos.
Well, here's Lindor. Nobody out. 2 batters in. Infielder right to the right. She's fast. Toward the sideline, stops, leans, and it's foul. 2 rows back. Machado pushed the netting into the first row. The ball landed in the second row. It would have been a miracle if Manny had made that catch. That count 0-1 on Nimmo. So again, on Dylan Cease, who has seemingly had the answer against a lot of teams this year except for the Mets. 26 starts, a 3.46 ERA. That ERA, 9th best in the National League. 0-1 on Nimmo, runner at second. Cease deals. Popped up again. Machado this time 2 steps, and he watches it go into the crowd. No balls and 2 strikes. Now Cease walks into tonight 1 strikeout off of Chris Sale's MLB best 187. Cease has 186, and the league hitting just 193 against Cease. But the Mets are 2 for the first 2. 0-2. Nimmo lines one right at second. Caught by Bogaerts. Throw to second in time to double up Vientos. A double play. And Nimmo slammed it around Bogaerts. And then the toss by first 2. And slammed it over to the second base man where most of the foul was down. What do you think the Angels could do with that?
He just froze instantly. The only thing that he could potentially do is just immediately break back to the bag. But he got 6 a big secondary lead that Arab's momentum was heading towards third.
2 outs, bases clear, 1-0 Mets. Here's Alonso. Cease uncorks. Breaking ball misses low for ball 1.
It's one of those things where if the ball's in the dirt and Vientos doesn't get an aggressive secondary lead, you're wondering, well, why didn't he get a more aggressive secondary? In this situation, he did, and because of it, he was doubled up.
Cease twists and turns the 1-0. Breaking ball high and tight. 2 balls and no strikes on Alonso. So the Mets' first run of the game, sponsored by Sloman's Home Security. Real security powered by real people. Sloman's, the difference is human. And the difference is a 1-0 Met lead in the top of the first. Here comes the 2-0 to Alonso. Down and in with a fastball. Ball 3. San Diego defensively has Jurickson Profar in left. Star rookie Jackson Merrill in center. David Peralta, the veteran, in right field. Manny Machado at third. Mason McCoy at short. Xander Bogaerts at second. Jake Cronenworth at first. 3-0 pitch. Alonso swinging, and he bounds one up the middle into center field. A base hit. So the Mets, this is kind of reminiscent a little bit of that Colorado game, the last game of that series at Coors Field, where the Mets just had an onslaught in the first inning. This one, double. And now Alonso walks with 2 outs to bring up Jesse Winker. And because of all this hard contact, Luis Campusano is the last member of the defense I didn't give to you. The catcher racks out to Cease. And here comes the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth, and the third baseman, Manny Machado, to settle Cease down. So double, lineup, single. And now Winker, who is, of course, the hero just yesterday, a walk-off home run against the Baltimore Orioles. Oh, a real springboard for the Mets to beat the Baltimore Orioles 2 out of 3. And the other thing, too, about that series that's a little bit different than this series. Now the Mets are playing 2 really good teams. Well, Baltimore went out to a good start, but have not been great for the last 2 months. The Padres are incredibly hot. So Cease ready, pitch to Winker. Lined in the air, foul, third base side, strike 1. In fact, since the Mets swept San Diego in the middle of June, of course, how hot the Mets were at that point, since that series ended, the Padres are 35-18, the second best record in baseball. On Winker, pitch, check down behind that plate, it's 0-2. And the other team that's hotter is the team that the Padres are tied with for the top spot in the National League wild card. That's the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks on that exact point in the calendar have gone 37-19. Terrific runs. Runner at first, 2 outs, 1-0 Mets. The 0-2 outside with a breaking ball. That's a ball and 2 strikes on Winker. So yesterday, Winker's first home run as a Met. He is 15 for 52 since the trade from the Nationals, playing in his 19th game with the Mets. Long-haired lefty. Cease from the belt, fires home, bounces into the plate, chested down by Campusano, and Alonso stays put at first base. So 2-2 on Winker with Jose Iglesias coming up on deck. Now Cease, last time out, pitched in Colorado, gave up 3 runs on 3 hits, but lasted into the 6th inning. Did walk 5 and struck out 5. But overall, a really good year. Alonso leading from first, 2 count. Big deal with a fastball with the punch. That's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now, as Craig told you about Cease's arsenal, he does throw 6 different pitches, but he'll rely more often than not on either a four-seam fastball or a slider. And that slider is really great. It works out of the same tunnel that the fastball does. Alonso ready to run on 3-2. There he goes. Pitch is grounded to the right side. Backhand stop at first by Cronenworth. Cuts to Cease covering in time. Inning over. Well, the Mets hit the ball really hard against Dylan Cease. Pick up a run on 3 hits and leave 1. Mets 1. San Diego coming up here in Petco Park on Audacy Mets Radio, driven by your Tri-Honda dealers.
When you need commitment, compassion, and customized care, Margaret Teets Nursing and Rehabilitation envelops you with a warm and welcoming environment. Offering short-term and long-term care, Margaret Teets Nursing and Rehabilitation is a trusted hospice care known for their groundbreaking alternative holistic services and music therapy. Call 718-298-7800. That's 718-298-7800.
In 2024, you get more at Ramsey Mazda. More selection and more savings during the Mazda Find Out event. Like a new 2024 Mazda CX-5, starting at just $28,987. Ramsey Mazda is the proud recipient of the 2023 President's Club Award and the 2024 Cars.com Consumer Satisfaction Award. Visit RamseyMazda.com. Get more in a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda.
Baseball season is back, and Key Food has all your essentials. Stop by your favorite store in the Key Food family of supermarkets. Key Food is a proud sponsor of the Mets Radio Network.
It's the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, New York fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
New York City Department of Corrections. Search city exams and go to corrections officer. Register for the test today.
Luis Severino's first pitch to Luis Arise is a fastball strike right down the middle. The count quickly 0-1 as we begin the bottom of the first inning. Here in San Diego, Mets have a 1-0 lead. Severino winds and deals to the lefty. Swing a foul back to the screen, and the count 0-2. So the Mets just jumped on Dylan Cease there. Double to bring in the run. Lindor double to get on. Vientos double to bring him in. And then a line out when Brandon Nimmo slammed the ball at the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. It turned into a double play. Here comes the 0-2 to Arise. Line the other way, foul into the net, deeper down the third baseline. It stays 0-2 on Arise. Arise, Profar, and Cronenworth, the top three hitters in the Padre order. Severino looking to have an encore performance from what he did last time out. 0-2. Chopper hit weakly up the first baseline. Alonso down to pick it up right behind the bag. Steps on first in time. One away. Take a look at the Mets defensive alignment. Sponsored by Orland & Cohen Orthopedic Group. Experiencing orthopedic pain. We've got specialists for that. Nimmo in left, Taylor in center, McNeil is in right tonight. Around the horn, third to first, Vientos, Lindor, Iglesias, Alonso, and Francisco Alvarez catching Severino. 1-0 Mets. Here's Profar batting left. First toss. Hits the inside corner, a sweeper strike. That's 0-1 on Profar. Well, again, what Severino did last time was a shutout against Miami. Complete game, 9-inning, old-fashioned shutout. 0-1. Hits the outside corner, another sweeper, another strike. And it's 0-2 on Profar, who calls for time. Home plate up tonight is Austin Jones. Jansen Visconti at first, Mike Malinsky at second. The crew chief, Andy Fletcher. Infield back and around to the right, bottom of the first, nobody on base. And time called by the catcher, Francisco Alvarez, who pops to his feet, having some pitch comm problems. Severino's had his glove in front of his face this whole time, just waiting to fire the next pitch. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Got him on a high and in, 97-mile-an-hour heater. 2 up and 2 down for Severino. And it's not easy to ask a pitcher to go out and, hey, do exactly what you did last time. Well, Severino's got some big shoes to fill this time out.
He was in cruise control last time out against Miami, and we thought he was done after 8 innings. He went back out there, and even after he hit Jake Berger, just determined to finish.
Here's Cronenworth, another lefty. First pitch is outside with ball 1.
Luis Severino, Sean Manaea, those two guys have exceeded all expectations that the Mets had for them coming into this year.
1-0 New York. Here comes the 1-0 to Cronenworth. That's line foul off to the left, ball and a strike.
And my favorite part about them is the two of them are best friends. You watch the two of them interact in the dugout and the clubhouse together. It is absolutely hysterical.
Cronenworth drags the bat across the plate, sets it over his left shoulder. Severino square to the plate, turns his feet, deals the 1-1. Just missed outside, tried a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. That's 2 balls and a strike. Well, for Severino and Sean Manaea, years where they are performing, and they'll probably hit the open market, and as they say, cash in big time in free agency. 2-1. Outside, another fastball, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
They've earned it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, talk about a show-me contract. And all the two of them have done is just pitch.
Infield back around to the right. 2 outs, bottom of the first. 1-0 Mets. Severino's 3-1. Swinging a hard shot towards second. Iglesias ingested that one on one hop. Fires over to first in time. Inning over. Bounced in front of him and landed right above his belt. And he threw over to Pete to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Padres after 1 inning at Petco Park. 1-0 Mets on Audacy Mets Radio. Driven by your Tri-Honda dealers.
If you heat your home with oil, you must hear this message. Low-price home heating oil is now available to all our Mets Radio listeners at a fixed price that can save you hundreds of dollars a year on your home heating bill. If you think you're paying too much to heat your home, then pick up your phone. Dial 866-OIL-DEAL right now to see how much you can save on heating oil. The Home Heating Oil Service Center is staffed 24/7, and mechanics are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to ensure your family is never left in the cold. Just dial 866-OIL-DEAL. That's 866-OIL-DEAL. The heating oil line is now open for Mets Radio listeners. Think you're paying too much for your home heating oil or service? Call the Home Heating Oil line now to see how much you can save off your home heating costs. Don't wait. There is no reason to pay too much for home heating oil. You can get the best service, 24-hour mechanics, and a low flat rate for this home heating season, guaranteed. So call now. Dial 866-OIL-DEAL. That's 866-OIL-DEAL.
Invesco QQQ, the official ETF of the New York Mets. The future isn't scary. Not realizing its potential, however, could be. To build a championship team, you don't just look at what you've got. You have to realize the potential of each draft pick, minor league prospect, and free agent acquisition. Only by seeing the potential of one player do you make the team its strongest. Let's rethink possibility. Invesco Distributors, Inc.
The first inning is brought to you by Denso First Time Fit Auto Parts. They fit the first time and every time. Denso Auto Parts are available at Parts Authority, where the answer is yes.
To the top of the second inning in San Diego. First pitch to Jose Iglesias is high and outside for ball 1. These Pat and Keith were in San Diego for game 1 of 4. Mets have a 1-0 lead over the Padres. Iglesias, Alvarez, McNeil do up against Dylan Cease. The 1-0. Swing a high pop, foul, first base side. Cronenworth over, nearing his own dugout, inching, makes the catch with a foot to spare in front of that railing. Iglesias pops out. Now the second inning is powered by Invesco QQQ, the official ETF of the New York Mets. Tomorrow's innovation awaits with Invesco QQQ. Let's rethink possibility. Well, Dylan Cease would love to rethink his game plan after getting knocked around there in the first inning. He was kind of lucky to get out of there only giving up 1 run. Pitch to Alvarez. Snaps to the outside corner. A knuckle curve, and it's 0-1 on Alvarez. Now, Cease got hit hard 4 times in that inning. 0-1. Right down the chute. Fastball, or slider, I should say. And a count, no balls and 2 strikes on Alvarez. And Jeff McNeil waiting on deck. Cease working quickly, fires. Missed away, another knuckle curve, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. We are coming to you live from the Bigelow Tea broadcast booth. Bigelow Tea, grab a mug and tea proudly. Cease working with Camposano. High kick, now the 1-2. Outside, another breaking ball, slider, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mets have come in. They again won 2 out of 3 against Baltimore. And if you add in the series before that against Miami, 4 out of 6. So hopefully they feel they're trending in the right direction. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Elevated fastball. 97 up and out of the zone. Alvarez chases for the second out. And for Cease, that is now his 187th strikeout, which ties him with Chris Sale for the most punch-outs in baseball. So Cease 2 up and 2 down, now facing Jeff McNeil. 1-0 New York, top of the second. McNeil batting left. First toss. Breaking ball bounces low for ball 1. Enjoy no fees on single game tickets to any remaining Mets home game. The offer ends Tuesday, September 3rd. Restrictions apply. Go to Mets.com/no fees now. Cease is 1-0. fouled off of McNeil's bat, ricocheting to the backstop. It almost looked like it hit Jeff in the hands, but it did deflect off the bat. And it would have been McNeil's call there to turn to Austin Jones and say, that got me. That meant you're not going to challenge that. Just a straight foul ball.
Outfield play, McNeil straight up. Infield around to the right. And one ring. Looks sharp in front of home plate. Camper center. Flips the mask off. Flips the ball. Fires to first in time. Inning over. Battles in the first inning. He's playing fifth. On a 19th run in the second inning. For a 4-4-3 at the San Diego. That's right. Pedro's Coffee is on a family second at Audacy Mass Radio.
Driven by your Tri-Honda dealers.
The bottom of the second is the perfect time to brew up a cup of your favorite Bigelow tea and take a moment just for you. Bigelow tea. Grab a mug and tea proudly.
Let's get moving with Centers Healthcare. Centers Healthcare is a different approach to care. Here you rehab, relax, recover, and go home. Our state-of-the-art technology empowers your rehab journey with us. Healing from surgery now comes with amenities like Starbucks, smart TVs, and personalized recreation. At Centers Healthcare, what matters most is getting you back to the life you had. Visit centershealthcare.com today or call us at 800-305-9151. Centers Healthcare. We're not just care. We are care that moves you.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra. Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
Play $10 million cash from the New York Lottery. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Text HOPE-WE. Manny Machado, Jeff about his second in. Luis Severo's first pitch is a knee-high strike on the inside corner.
0-1. Bottom two in San Diego. 1-0 Mets. A 1-2-3 inning for Severino his first time. Here's the 0-1 to Machado. Swing and a miss. A nice soft sweeper down and away. No balls and 2 strikes. Tough part of the order here. Machado, Bogarts, and Merrill. The kick in the 0-2. Machado flails and misses at a sweeper, biting down and away. Now the strikeout for Severino, 4 up and 4 down. And there's 1 out in the second inning. Second inning is powered by Invesco QQQ, the official ETF of the New York Mets. The future isn't scary, not realizing its potential could be. Invesco QQQ. Let's rethink possibility. So now we're a righty, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch. Popped up, foul, first base side, toward the seats and out of play. Count 0-1. So 1-0 Met lead on an RBI double from Mark Vientos, and now the Padres turn to answer here, bottom two. This offense has been humming. Well, the Padres have just been playing well in all facets. Starting pitching, their relieving is terrific. Their bullpen, great. And their offense is heating up. A couple guys in particular, Machado, Bogarts, and Merrill will all count for that. 0-1. Way inside, a sweeper. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. But the funny thing about this particular head-to-head is that Severino has owned Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts just 2 for 27 against Severino. Remember their time, Yankees and Red Sox. 1-1. Fouled away right side, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the broadcaster's jinx world. What'll happen next? We'll hit a ball 700 feet. I don't know if that'll happen, but the odds would tell you that Xander Bogaerts has a 7% chance to get a hit right now against Luis Severino. That batting average, 2 for 27.
I think you're safe about 700 feet.
The 1-2, outside and low with a sweeper. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I was looking today because Bogaerts been around the block for a while now. You look at Xander, who's 31, 12th major league year, second one here in San Diego. That's the worst head-to-head against any pitcher in baseball that he's actually faced more than 25 times. So good enough sample size. 2-2. Outside, miss with a sweeper. Try to get him to chase, and now it's full. Severino peeks over that orange and blue glove. High kick, payoff pitch. Line deep, but foul, twisting away from the pole and slicing out of play. It stays 3-2. Here at Petco Park, it is 3:22 down the right field line. 3:42 to left, right in front of that Western Metal Supply Company building. Payoff, low and away.